We're learning Perek Aleph Halacha Yudalad. The Rambam says, "Kate said Yom Abos," meaning he's referring to the question of when you have Shabbos, how do you deal with Shabbos? So the Rambam says, "Yom Abos Shechali is b'Shabbos, Bnei Arois Magdimin v'Kurim b'Erev Shabbos." We'll look down at the bottom that Kate said, when do you go to the day before or to the day of Thursday or Monday if the 14th happened to be on Shabbos? And in Makadish, this can only happen according to the calendar if you're Makadish al Piriya, the witnesses. But our calendars, it can't happen. It's Bnei Ayoris, the people of the cities, have to read on the 14th. They read earlier on Erev Shabbos. They Krochim Kerem Bismano. They Krochim read it on the 15th. That happens after Shabbos because the 15th is Sunday. Chayim Chamishos Liyas b'Shabbos. This can happen according to our calendar, that the 15th is on Shabbos. And this can happen in Yerushalayim. It's called Purim Mishulash. Why? Because you read on the 14th. We'll see what we do. You read on the 14th, Shuyem Abo also, which is the 14th of the month, not the 15th. And the people who read on the 14th read on the 14th because it's the 14th. Shuzmano. Everybody reads on the 14th. Now the Rae Gann disagrees. Amaro, Kolzu Apisko. Kolzu Apisko, Bishibush. Everything he's saying is wrong. Rahim says the Mishnah. You find in Megillah Bays 2a. The Maggid Mishnah cites the Mishnah, and he adds, is that a halacha that the Mishnah is kerebi? That's it. Once it is pushed off from the day that's set for them, which is the 14th, they should push it not to the 13th, but to the day that's Monday or Thursday. And the halacha is Kitana Kama in the Braisa, Ukerav, that Purim fell on Shabbos. We're talking about Yudalad. So you read on Erev Shabbos, and certainly, according to us, that we don't have a Yom HaKnesset, that's what we do. You read it on Erev Shabbos, not on Thursday. And in our times, it can't happen on the 14th on Shabbos. Now, he brings the Hilchos Megillah, and he says, I already write, the Halacha is not like the Mishnah, and it's Poshet. And maybe the Nusach of the Rambam is not correct, meaning it was not what he wrote, and Rae Gann got something which wasn't what the Rambam wrote, and that's what he's saying it, because otherwise it doesn't make sense. What is he arguing with the Rambam about? But if his intent is to say, like the Stam Mishnah, and that's why he's arguing about, he's not correct, because the Halacha is not like the Stam Mishnah, only like the Braisa, which says Friday and not Thursday. Now, if the 15th Rambam says happened to be on Shabbos, so we go and read earlier on Erev Shabbos. The Maggid Mishnah cites the Mishnah, the Megillah Beis A, that even though in the Mishnah it says Bnei Akvor Makdim Le'Maknis, so the Divrei of the Rambam are discussing Bizman Hazeh She'en Yom HaKnisa, that there's no Yom HaKnisa, and therefore everybody reads on Yudalit, because there's no marketplaces anymore. The Shulchan Aruch in 688, Sif 6 says that by Krochim, which have a wall around them, the 15th that happened to be Shabbos, you don't read the Megillah on Shabbos, but rather you read it on Erev Shabbos, and you take the Mois Matnas Aniyim, and you do it that day. On Yom Shabbos, you take out 2 Sforim, and you read in the second Vayovei Amalek, which is the Kriya of Purim for the walled cities, which is said on the 14th by the unwalled cities, on the 15th. But you don't make a Sudas Purim until Sunday. The Mishnah Berurah cites from Yerushalmi that why don't you make a Sudas Purim on Shabbos? What's the problem with the Sudas Purim on Shabbos? Because it says, also Oisa you may mishte. You have to make it. That it's totally with Kiddush HaChodesh, it's totally with Bezdin, and not on Shabbos. In Shabbos, anyway, you have Simcha, as we'll turn it down. which is Kodesh B'dei Shemayim, like Lo Shemayim Ve'Kadosh Oisoi. And the same thing as Mishloach Monos is on Sunday. And he brings down that Levi Eben Chaviv proves that the Bible is of the opinion that the Suda is on Shabbos. And so the Ralbach did in Yerushalayim, and he also did the Mishloach Monos b'Shabbos, because part of the Suda. But the Ridvaz and the Magen Avraham and the Korban Netzanel and the Yehuda all say, like the Shulchan Aruch, that the Suda's Purim is on Sunday. Halacha l'maisa. Yom Shishi you read the Megillah. You read Machon Nesher HaGadol. Shabbos you say Al Anisim. You read Vayoray Amalek in Yerushalayim, a walled city, or walled cities. So Yom Aleph Oizim Suda Mishloach Monos. The Gra in that same Siv points out that if Purim falls on Shabbos, you have to talk about Hilchos Purim b'Shabbos. So remember there's Purim, because the Machaber that the Gemara emphasizes that you discuss Hilchos Purim 30 days before the Chag. But the Rambam is of the opinion, like Tosfos, that it comes to emphasize that even though that Purim is on Shabbos, you still have to be shiur Medrashim. You're not choshesh. Maybe it'll cause them to bring it down Amos Peirush HaMeir. We have completed Perek Aleph. We'll start Perek Beis in Mitzvah.